What is up, budget billers? We have some good news for our Social Security recipients. That would include people on SSI, SSDI, as well as our low-income earners. Representative Ilhan Omar has introduced a new plan, or guaranteed basic income plan, that will provide $1,200 monthly stimulus checks to individuals. Now, this is some really good news, as it seems like our Social Security recipients have been left out for quite some time. It seems like there have only been stimulus support for individuals with children lately, but we still have several people in Washington pushing for our seniors and our Social Security recipients to get a boost that they need, which I must say that the amount that they are forced to live on today in these conditions is far too small. No one should have to work for 30 plus years and live with pennies on the dollar after retirement, after putting in so much money into Social Security. It's just not right, guys. In addition, I have a bit of small sad news, as a Social Security fund that holds a lot of money and is used to send the Social Security payments will actually run out of money within the next 12 years. But we will get into that in just a moment. But hey guys, first, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel, we talk about finance, real estate, credit cards, Bitcoin and crypto, and stimulus update news. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. That way you can join our community. Also, if you end up liking the content in this video or even laughing at one of my jokes, then be sure to like this video. Other than that, guys, hey, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay guys, we are finally here with a bit of positive news, and this time it is for our seniors and our Social Security recipients. I know most of you or all of you have been feeling pretty left out lately during this for the past 18 months, but this news might be a bit of brighter sunshine. Representative Ilhan Omar has proposed a new plan that would provide $1,200 monthly stimulus checks to our seniors as well as our Social Security recipients, such as SSI and SSDI. So far, too long, these are our most vulnerable people in our country that don't necessarily have the option to just go out and get a job to make some additional income, because if they do, it might jeopardize their current income from the Social Security Administration. But anyways, guys, hey, this plan proposed by Omar is calling for $1,200 monthly checks for adults. This is for all low-income earners, which would include those who make under $75,000 per year. That in itself would include majority of our seniors as well as our Social Security recipients. Now, this proposed bill would be a new use of the Guaranteed Basic Income, or GBI. Now, some of you may ask if this is going to cancel out the money you are currently receiving from the Social Security Administration, and the answer is no. These additional funds would be in addition to what you already receive. And this goes for all of the programs such as GBI, or Guaranteed Basic Income, or UBI, or Universal Basic Income, or all of the other plans. They're pretty much the same. They are not taxable income, they are not counted as income, and it is not counted as resources. They are pretty much just a monthly check to help those who don't receive enough money to survive in today's economy. So for those on SSI, these monthly checks won't affect you. Those on SSDI, these checks won't affect you as well, which is what makes these universal basic income plans so remarkable for most people. And they have been running test pilots all around the country to see how these income plans are actually helping the American people. And the results are pretty terrific. The reports clearly show that the monthly stimulus checks during these pilot programs are actually working. They have even been testing them on homeless people and getting them off the streets. So it's really some good news, guys, to hear. But offering a universal basic income to seniors or Social Security recipients may bring some good news to the community, even if they did replace the current income that you are currently receiving. $1,200 per month is probably more than most people are receiving right now. But no worries, guys, no worries, because this money would be in addition to what you already receive. But anyways, guys, hey, these $1,200 monthly stimulus checks is being proposed right now by Representative Ilhan Omar and has a possibility of coming to fruition. So again, this is some pretty exciting news. Omar has been fighting for the Americans to put more money into their pockets for the past year, which is helpful as President Biden has pretty much walked away from the issues that he ran on during his campaign trail. But hopefully he returns back to his original cause of running for the presidency, of helping people get above the poverty level and to help struggling Americans during these economic times. $1,200 per month is definitely what's needed right now, and I'm sure you guys would agree. Now, in other news, we have a little bit of not so good news. The Social Security Fund reserves that most Americans rely on for their monthly retirement payments will run out of money in the next 12 years, which is 1 year sooner than previously expected. During an annual government report last week, it was noted that has actually caused the month in retirement funds to shrink more than normal because of the retirement payments and the increase in healthcare costs. The new projections of the annual Social Security Trust Fund will be unable to pay full benefits in the year of 2034. And if the current administration doesn't do something about it or increasing the amount they collect from Social Security every month, it could end even sooner than 2034. Right now, the Biden administration is working on this massive $3.5 trillion budget resolution bill, or the Human Infrastructure Bill, that has a provision in place to increase taxes on the most wealthiest individuals in America, which would also raise the amount of income to be collected for Social Security. This is also referred to the Social Security tax limit. Right now, the Social Security is capped at people who make more than $142,800 per year, which means if you make $500,000 per year, they only collect Social Security taxes on the first $142,800, which obviously we can see that not collecting enough Social Security taxes on all income could leave the Social Security Fund with minimum funds and unable to support its original mission. Now, in the Human Infrastructure Bill, they want to increase payroll taxes, which would increase the amount collected every year. President Biden believes that his Build Back Better plan could raise Social Security payroll taxes by $740 billion over the next 10 years, which would be right on target as these current benefits are expected to run out in the next 12 years. Now, I'm not a big fan of paying more taxes for myself and my family, but if it means being a piece of the puzzle to increase these funds for our seniors and our Social Security recipients, then I am all for it. Go ahead and tax me just a little bit more, government, okay? Other programs such as the Old Age and Survivors Insurance is able to pay benefits through 2033, and the Disability Insurance Trust Funds are able to pay benefits through 2057. And unfortunately, the Social Security Administration said that the spike in deaths among retirement age Americans in 2020 actually helped keep the program's costs lower than initially projected. And as of now, we know that we have had a lot of deaths due over the past 18 months. While the change affects the Social Security Retirement Fund, the Medicare Fund was unchanged. Anyways, guys, hey, I hope you enjoyed this bit of good information on this proposal by Representative Ilhan Omar to provide $1,200 monthly stimulus checks to low-income earners, seniors, Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI, and others. Other than that, guys, hey, this has been another 4th stimulus check update for today. Now, if you enjoy any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot, and it also tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I appreciate